greetings my fellow Long Darkins, and welcome back to Long Dark Interloper. Yeah, bright and starry night. Actually, we are on day 14. I probably missed about, between last episode and this episode, it's only been about 5 or 6 hours. I was just doing some putzing around the house. I was going to bring this episode to you in the morning, but it seems we have gotten a risk of cabin fever again, so I guess we're going to spend a little bit of time among the stars. I just eaten, was about to go to bed, and it's like, oh, cabin fever. Oh, lovely. So that's the second almost risk we've had a cabin fever in about 14 days. Seems it might, oh, it may. Well, you can do spend a lot more time indoors on your beginning of the run, especially out in Unpleasant Valley. What do we got, negative 16? Yeah, we're going to get some sleep in our little snow shelter. It won't heal as well, but we're really pretty good condition anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to go check the snare. I checked the snare right before bedtime, and there was nothing yet, so more I may have tomorrow. Let's get in here. Oop, and do we need to repair a little bit? That'll take about 4 minutes. That's not going to kill us. Ooh, okay. Temp in here is -2. Well, that's not good. Unless we got a little bit of a fire going. I do have some firewood with me. Are you gonna not let me do it though? Okay, there we go. Magnifying glass. It doesn't work so well at night. Let's try to get this going. I was gonna do it for a couple hours. I think I got some reclaimed wood on me. Probably enough for a couple hours. Let's just try to get that cabin fever down a little bit. It's not a big thing if it does happen, but oh, you suck. I'm not crying, you're crying. What we're doing is get a couple of viewer comments. I know a person asked me, why are we still hanging out in Pleasant Valley? I know another viewer suggested we hang out there for about 40 days. I'm probably not going to hang out here that long. Maybe a little less than that. We're just going to try to get some crafted deer boots up. Maybe get some rabbit skin mitts. Once the food starts to run out, we can head out. And you really just cannot light a fire today, girl. I know we burned through a couple matches here. Hakuna Matata, no worries, though. We're not going to worry about it.
Come on, little fire.
If she doesn't learn, this is the only way she's going to learn. Unless we punish her. That sounded a little odd. I apologize. So weird. Alright. Come on.
Freezing.
I know you're freezing. It would help a lot if you could just get this fire going. And we'll get a, yeah, so we should be about 2 hours. Add another stick, so give me some. And actually, to think about it, was -2 then, but I just wanted to make sure, because it could get a little colder if we sleep, and then I just didn't want to have that happen. So we'll go for about an hour. This will go about an hour or two at a time, because you don't want to get caught in a blizzard out here, sleeping. That'd probably be a bad thing. And I can just add to the factory fire right here. That is pretty lovely. I'll throw another piece in there. Why not? Oh, can I go do some water too while I'm at it? We got calories though. We got calories. Let's not screw around. This is nice though. Usually before I don't think I could actually access. Maybe it was just the fire was off. But oh no, it's harvesting you can't do while you're in here. So I'm still trying to zip it up next to some snares. I'm trying to get the rabbits in here all nice and cozy. Yeah, it did not work. What am I doing? Okay, let's look at that cabin fever. 10%. Alright, 10%, let's get that. Let's try to get rid of that completely if we can. Yeah, the more we hang out in Pleasant Battle, probably more that's more likely going to be a thing. More and more, because until we get our clothes up to suspicion level, I guess we spend more time indoors than out. 4%. So yeah, getting pretty close to no chance. Glad we caught this early. Okay, well, another hour. Let's just keep at it. And that hopefully should get rid of cabin fever completely. We caught it early. Nice. And it's gone. Alright. Yeah, but I'm kind of liking it out here. I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. We're not going to heal as good, though. Alright, well, let's get this little bit of water out here, then we can actually go sleep in a bed.
God,
I just hate to waste it. Okay, I think it's about time we get out of here. Let's actually grab a brand. Whoop. That sounds like a deer. Okay. Well, we'll try saving some of those calories. What? So yeah, we're still tired though, so we could at least maybe get a little bit of a heal up. Yeah, that wasn't the best night's sleep, but kind of did that just to get rid of the cabin fever. Yeah, Jumper's gonna be a little grumpy today. Actually, what is it? -27 right now. So probably not the best idea. I could actually, yeah, we do have a little piece of rabbit. We could eat that too and just kind of sleep a little bit more there. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, moldy. Yeah, just put that outside because otherwise, setting the house on fire again. It's kind of a shame you can't. Dang it! I want realism. Burning down the house. All right, let's get up here. We'll eat that and we'll get some shut-eye. Okay, we'll see how many calories we have. I'll try to sleep like 8 hours. I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe it'll warm up a little bit in the day. Or we'll get a blizzard. I mean, that's really awesome. Nah, that's a blizzard. Ah! Yeah, it's... Let's just check the old calendar here, see how many blizzards we've had in 14 days.
God, I have
12!
in my life.
12 out of 14. Yeah, just as soon as our supplies start to dwindle a little bit on the, at least down the venison side, I think it is time to probably get going. I probably will get going. Let's see how the snares do, but yeah, it's gonna be a sucky day. Yeah, we can work on water right now too, and we'll do a check on our matches just to be. Ah, still plenty of matches. Still plenty of matches. Well, first let's go out, and we'll check our hides and guts, and then we'll go. There should be a crate or two down in the basement. We can go do that. Almost. Getting close. Yeah, that's not checking the hideout in this. -42. That is rather cold. Oof. Okay. Got 32 calories left. Not a lot I can do with that. I don't think I do have that Frontiers for the rifle shooting guide. I thought about reading that just for fun, but I'm like, I guess it would help with the achievement or that badge. Oh, and it really actually already stopped. Well, it was going a couple hours when we were sleeping, but yeah, that was actually a short blizzard.
I need something to eat.
Okay. And we did manage to heal up all the way again, so we are good as gravy. It's probably still going to be a tad. 24. Oh, I say we just go out and check it. Not too far, we can run back in. Yeah, we'll go check the snare, and I'm hopefully getting it by the second one if this one holds until then. So right next to each other, so we can get both. It doesn't really matter the distance. As long as you put them next to each other, it'll still. It just kind of all does a math roll. All right, come on, come on. Wow, with this wind, I don't know if I'd really. I'd have to see. Oh, oh. And what do we got? What do we got? We got maybe. Move this a bit. Maybe here. In this general area, but I think maybe that. I'm hoping that's going to be better. Alright, well. No luck today. Let's get back inside.
Getting cold.
I know you're getting cold, girl. Yeah, out here in the looks got a wind buff for about -15. So not so bad. We'll go warm up and probably get some water today. Probably get some water wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's so cold. Wait,
Up. Oh, good. Might go hang out at the snow shelter too, just to kind of keep that cabin fever at bay. That'll toughen us up a little bit. So we'll actually have a new episode of Conan most likely tomorrow. I actually do have an episode done, but I'm probably going to scrap it. Because I'm not sure I could filter out all my swearing, quite frankly. It's just... Like, I don't mind if they make a game grindy, you know, that's kind of my bread and butter. The grindage. But the aggro distance. Oh my god. Just... Sorry. Just the aggro distance of those enemies in there is just ridiculous. Somebody sees you from half a mile away, they just go bananas on you. Oh, but anyway, let's go warm up. Sorry, I was just actually thinking about that. I'm like, oh my god, brain aneurysm. And we'll have another episode of Empyrean up tomorrow too. I was just doing some crafting and some other stuff and mining, and didn't really want to bore people with that part of it. So I kind of like steal more of the combat building type of thing for that. Let's just wait an hour here. Get us a bit warmer. Oof. Let's actually check our clothes as well. And not too bad. Jeans, maybe. If we're bored. Yeah, those hats really aren't even worth even having on. They barely do anything, but it's kind of just the thought that counts. I might as well try the paint. Oh, of course we fail. Why would we not fail? Okay, yeah, there we go. A little better. We have those combat pants as well. It's actually our protection is 18%. Not too bad. We did need that protection last time. We actually did. We actually, when the last run when we got hit by that bear, we did come out of that at 24%, which is a shade better than the usual 10% you get. I'm trying to think what we want to do. Break down the cabinet door. Alright. It's kind of annoying me just going with your OCD anyway. And this one you just can't do anything with. Likewise with that one too. It's a little weird. Ow, I didn't mean to use the hammer on that. That's alright. I think, yeah, we might just get some water today. And we're going to go check the snare in the morning again. Actually, we kind of slept in a little bit again, so now we have I do need water, though. That's kind of the thing. Maybe we'll go out for a run out to the rope out there by Signal Hut, the Signal Hill, and just go up and down a little bit. It's kind of a good source of just tiring yourself out if you really need to. Otherwise, I'd just have to run around the farmstead. Come on, we got this. You got this, girl.
That didn't work.
No, that did not. You are just a match waster. You're just the worst. So yeah, Conan not too happy. I'm almost thinking about starting a run over a little bit and upping the multiplier stuff, because it's just, God, I don't mind grind, but man, the aggro, like I was saying earlier, ridiculous. Come on, come on. There we go. About bloody time. I know it's faster to actually do small batches, but I want to just go do. For the sake of the video, we'll just do big batches. I never have the patience for that. Sometimes I will. I'll do the 0.5 at a time, but I still think this should count as cooking. Alright. Get some batches done today. Okay, 5 liters down. Just want to cover us for the next couple days. So once that venison starts to go down, it looks like we'll start doing on the canned goods. We'll head out. We got a good, comfortable setup though. We do want to get the tools. We do want to get the bow and arrow. We actually had everything set up pretty dang perfect in the last run, but then, you know, bear and a wolf and all sorts of horrible things. I'm gonna try to get. Actually, probably been. It's already getting late, yeah. Well, I cannot not get this, so 2 liter at a time. That's fine with me. And then we'll go out and run around a bit. That's probably the best idea we have, I guess. Oh, yeah, there will be a few days in here, but in between where we're kind of just chillaxing. Waiting on snares. I do want to get going again, though, soon. I do like to make forward progress. Now, most people always do. I've done speed runs before, you know, how quick to get the bow, etc. I mean, it's a game you can just kind of enjoy. You don't really have to hurry. You don't need to speed run. I just enjoy playing, because I've speed run all the things. A lot of people asking, I've been asking me to do those challenges again. I kind of actually like those, just a one-time shot on the video. Because, you know, I didn't try, you know, I just went out there and did my best. I didn't try to, you know, go faster than, some of those times were actually pretty dang good, but I didn't try, you know, go out, like some people, like, they re-roll and re-roll until they get, like, a good drop at the beginning, so, you know, they can get faster time. But, yeah, I just kind of enjoy it. Yeah, the only thing you won't see me do is the Nomad Challenge, because I would rather do anything than the Nomad Challenge. I honestly hate that thing so much. I had to do it once on during a Twitch marathon. So, I mean, because I've got about 2,000 hours in the Long Dark. So boring. Especially since they tied it so you have to actually, like, be in the building for all the locations. So boring. Yeah, then one of my Twitch viewers, who is no longer on my channel because I banned them after that, made me do it again. So, yeah, I'm never doing that challenge again. So, yeah, there's some people, I couldn't even make that exciting. I couldn't even try. It's just so dull. I have the badge. I never want to do that again. I was actually just checking out the night stars. Got about 9 hours left. Grab me a brand. Let's go. Sorry, just thinking about the Nomad Challenge makes me go to a dark place in my head. I think we might get in the update, if we do get the update this month. Might be the third part of the Hunters Challenge. They seem to be focusing a lot on that story. At the end, full spoilers, yeah, if you've done the Hunters Challenge Part 2. You look like man, you're really getting the better of that almost invincible bear at this point, because what I shot him about 8 times. A couple arrows in his back. And he turns it around on us at the very end. It's a scripted thing. You can't, win, actually, on that challenge. So, I don't know where it's going from there. Like, you drag us into it. You see this dragging thing and your body goes along a little bit. So, that's kind of interesting. And we're going to run anyways because I got to get myself tired. We're not doing too bad, but we'll find that kind of interesting. I was actually hoping, because the ending one of the Hunted Challenge is because there's that harpoon gun out on the Riken and Desolation Point. I'm like, oh, please let us harpoon a bear. I've been really, really hoping for that, but we could actually go check the snare anyway while we're out here. It's actually not too bad. I doubt the snare has anything. I sometimes have really great luck with the snare, and then it's horrible. It'll break the first time it gets used. Nope. Alright. These bunnies hate me. I just wonder if you use bait or something might help. I don't know what you use bait for bunnies, but carrots maybe? If I had carrots, I'd probably eat them at this point. You're getting tired, but you're not quite tired enough. I wonder if that bear is sleeping. I wonder if we can go wake him up. Actually, one time, I think it was actually during a blizzard. Maybe it was in Pleasant Valley? Can't quite remember the circumstances. Yeah, it was. I think maybe it was in Chester's Cave. I went up, coming around the thing, and, the bear was, I think it was actually, sleeping in there. But then it, did a 360. Just, it turned around 360 without moving. And then it started growling. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I can't really tell. I don't want to go in there to find out. Why am I going in here? I don't see the bear. I'm an idiot. Why would you ever do this? I'm okay. My curiosity is sated. My curiosity is sated. We don't have to do that. I'm like, oh man, why am I doing this? That's what happened to us last time we were hanging out in a bear cave. I was checking out the temperature in there. Okay. I know we're cold now. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. It does take fatigue down while you're doing this anyway, so. Is that enough? Oh yeah, we're drained. Oof. Exhausting. Get off the rope, get off the rope. There we go. There we go. Oopsie daisy. We're gonna take a little bit of freezing damage, unfortunately. Well, with about 9 hours, we'll get there. About 8 hours left. We'll be about right back on track, getting our sleeping pattern just right. Let me take a little bit of freezing. We should still be okay. Boop. Alright. Oof. Look at that night sky along with the music.
I'm gonna die if I don't clean up soon.
Not many games do you see as beautiful as that. Gotta tell you. Okay, so let's head up.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah, I wonder where we could find a place to rest, Jennifer. Okay. So it'll probably be about maybe 68%, maybe. We'll do alright, we'll heal up. For the day. So we'll just we'll probably have another snare tomorrow. We'll have another snare soon. So I'll put up another snare. See if we can get something going. Because if we can't get something going, we're going to have to leave sooner rather than later. God, I have a lot to carry, though. I almost want to do it in 2 trips. I've done that before, but that was originally like on... Like I take like 2 bundle loads of like 46 kilograms. Coastal highway. When it was time to move. And I tried to take all the wood and everything, and just eventually I was like, I'm not taking any more. This was after like a couple 100 days in Pleasant Valley. I'm like, I've got so much stuff. Okay, so let's get back in. Apologies, I should have gone out and got the food first, because I am an idiot. Let's try to do a little calculation here. We are eating about once a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we still got about another solid week. Yeah, so maybe about day 20-ish. Maybe we'll start getting ready to take off. It's not bad to spend a little bit. 20 days in Pleasant Valley, it's not bad. More time than I would usually actually spend. Because on this run, I do like to keep it on the move, keep it fresh, change it about. But it's kind of nice to chillax every once in a while. I do have water on me, right? Correct. Alright, let's get up. Get up, get some sleep. We'll be good to go in the morning. This should bring us about 90%. And another blizzard. About 88. So 2% because of the, after 9 hours you start getting dehydrated now in Interloper. So that is, yeah, another blizzard. Ah, lovely. That's blizzard number 13. Yeah, it's one big,
Getting weak.
bad things for Pleasant Valley is just a constant blizzard. So actually, you're almost done. You should probably be done by the end of the day. Likewise with you. Oh, I might... Well, if we get some other gut from that rabbit snare finally, we could get... I'd use that for the rabbit snare, but use these for the boots. Because we're going to need 4 of those. Yeah, that could be something we can do in the next day or so. Sorry guys, that's what I'm going to leave off for this episode. Hope you... It's that weird wind tunnel thing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.